What's up, everybody? We're back here at the Parade of Homes, and today we're going to be talking about some of the trends that we've seen this year that we expect will be the future trends in new construction for the next few years to come. Let's go ahead and dive into what we've seen and what you can expect to see in the future. All right, so we're back here at Grand Highland Estates. This community has 3 exquisite homes that were in the Parade of Homes, including one that was judged a perfect score. And we picked this community because this is the best example of trends that we expect to see. Now look, these homes in this community range from about $1.5 to over $2.5 million. And we understand that that's not the price range most folks are looking at. But what we do expect, and what we have seen in years past and expect to happen again and again, is that the trends that we see here in a luxury community like Grand Highland, we're going to continue to see fall and trickle down to other price ranges as the years go on. So if your price range is that $600,000 to $800,000, again, I recognize that's not truly affordable, but that's what most new construction in the Triangle costs. These are some of the things that you can expect to see in the years to come. All right, so a trend that we saw pre-COVID in luxury homes was always having an office. But what we've seen post-COVID is that all homes need to have an office in them in the new construction world. Offices are just necessary to have in the house now. Whether someone works from home full-time or they're on a hybrid schedule of 1 or 2 days a week, having an office is a must-have in all homes today, and new construction and the builders understand that, and they're finding spaces for it. Now, look, this is a huge office in this luxury home, and it's really nice to have. But even in the more affordable price points, builders are finding spaces to put these offices in the homes. Some are calling them pocket offices or Zoom rooms, if you will. But there's always a space to find somewhere to put a computer and for someone to have some separate workspace, because that has become extremely important in today's world. A big trend that I've seen in new construction recently is having an island that's as big as the house can hold and as the house can afford, right? Kitchen cabinets definitely are one of the most expensive components to a home. And so the big islands are definitely here to stay. An island where people can sit and eat at and then have an eat-in kitchen. And what we're seeing a lot of is the loss of a dining room. We don't see these true formal dining rooms anymore. People just don't use them like they used to, right? But what they do want is an eat-in kitchen that can hold a dining room table. And that's because they want the ability to, again, entertain. They want entertainment to be seamless, 0 transitions, and 0 loss of conversation. They want everybody in the same space when they're over at their home. And this is a big trend that has been here for a little bit, and I think that we can expect to see it for a long time to come. Another big trend that we're seeing in new construction this year is the 0 entry shower. This is a shower where you just walk right in. There's no step whatsoever. This has become super important as people age in their homes, and they want the ability where they don't have to worry about ever taking a step over anything to get in the shower. And as we look at that like $600,000 to, let's call it $1 million price range, this 0 entry shower may become something that they splurge on, if you will, to kind of show off their home. Or say next year, if they're in the Parade of Homes and they really want to win an award, maybe they'll do a 0 entry shower in their $800,000 house to prove to the judges that they have the ability to build a home of that stature. So we'll keep an eye out for that next year to see if we see this trend in some of the more affordable price points throughout the Triangle. Another thing that we've seen this year is the bathtub in the shower. Personally, I think it kind of makes sense. It doesn't eat up a lot of additional real estate within the bathroom. You can already have this huge shower and put your bathtub in there. You know, most people these days think that they're going to use their bathtub and then they never do, because we don't have time in today's world to take a bath. But people do enjoy having it, and so they do expect to at least see it, with the expectation and the hope that maybe they'll get to use it. All right, so another trend we're seeing a lot this year is some true indoor-outdoor living. And what we mean by this is not just a door you can open, but a door that you can create outdoor space and welcome it inside the home. Now look, this is a grandiose example, right? This may not be what we see at a $400,000 home, right? But even in the $400,000 price range, we've done a video showing new construction in that price range on Apex. And there, they had a sliding glass door that walked out onto a screened-in porch. Now, again, different types and different sizes, of course, but that has become so important for folks that we really see it in almost every single price point in the triangle. As you may have noticed, a lot of the trends that we're talking about right now are trends that revolve around entertaining. Entertaining inside the home has become such an important thing. For example, that's why we don't see many dining rooms anymore, because people want that space to be able to be within the entire home so that there's not these separate rooms where people are sitting and they're off in the kitchen. No, they want people all together all the time so that they have the ability to entertain seamlessly without the loss of a conversation or the ability to see people and talk to them while they're working in the kitchen. All right, so another trend that we've seen a lot this year, and I've seen in a lot of price ranges throughout the triangle, is gold fixtures or a rose gold fixture. And it's not all the fixtures throughout the home, right? Some of these are just for accents, and sometimes it is throughout the home. This home has a rose gold kitchen faucet and some gold cabinet handles. Again, I don't see that all the time. It was silver, it was black, it was bronze, and we're back to the 90s, baby. But this is a little bit of a better gold than the 90s gold that we had, don't you think? So who knows how long it'll stick around. This is definitely a design trend, not a functionality trend or a house plan trend that we're gonna see. This is something that may stick around for a year or two, and then of course we'll move on to the next thing that Joanna Gaines wants us to. All right, so this is one that may take some time to trickle down, but we saw it a ton in the Parade of Homes this year, and I think it's here to stay. People love their dogs, and Sparky's gotta have his own shower, right? You can't let him take a shower in your shower. But dog baths have become a huge thing. We're seeing them all over the place. Now, you gotta find the right space for it, right? This is a huge kind of mud room, laundry room, walk-in area. They have the space for it here. And you do have to have a decent amount of space to fit this, but this has become a very high demand product that people are wanting to see in new construction homes. So another big trend that I'm seeing, and I've seen this in luxury, and in fact, we just sold a $400,000 home that had it, is a guest suite on the first floor. And why is this important? Well, I think one of the big reason is because we have an aging baby boomer population that at some point, millennials and Gen Zers expect their parents may want to live with them. Plus, those baby boomers do a lot of babysitting, right? So the expectation is that they may need that space on the first floor for their parents at some point. And so I am starting to see that in homes all throughout the triangle, in all price ranges. And look, this is a really nice feature, even if you're not using it immediately. So it's a really nice space to have, a really awesome trend that we're starting to see. And I think it's an important feature for folks. All right, so a big trend that we saw this year too was different types of flooring, not necessarily just site finished hardwoods. We've seen luxury vinyl plank as well as engineered hardwoods. And again, look, we don't think you're gonna see this level in every single home throughout the triangle, but low maintenance floors have become a really important piece in new construction, especially given people with their dogs and with their kids. They want the ability where these can't get scratched up or spills mess them up. They want low maintenance. So I think this is something we're gonna continue to see. People enjoy site finished hardwoods, but it's just not as important as it used to be. All right, so again, we've talked about a lot of luxury trends that we've seen in this luxury community, but the expectation, like we talked about in the beginning, is that these trends will come down to the more affordable price ranges throughout the triangle. So let us know what you think. And by the way, go ahead and watch our video here where we talk about what you should and should not pay for in new construction. Let us know what you think, and we'll talk to you next week.